UPSC has asked almost 10 questions from science and technology in prelims 2024 examination. Here in this video, we will be discussing about those questions, their answers and sources related to those answers. Let us start with the first question. First question is, with reference to radioisotope thermoelectric generators, RTGs, consider the following statements. RTGs are nuclear batteries that convert thermal energy into electrical energy. This energy is used to power spacecrafts. NASA has used it in various spacecrafts like Cassini. Let us consider the statements. First statement is RTGs are miniature fission reactors. This statement is incorrect statement because RTGs are not fission nor fusion reactors. They convert thermal energy into electric energy. Had they been fission reactors, they would have converted nuclear energy into electric energy. This is not so, and that's why first statement is incorrect statement. Second, so if you eliminate first statement, you'll be able to get your answer. Answer in this case is 2 and 3, but we'll go through second and third statement. Second statement, RTGs are used for powering the onboard systems of spacecrafts. Yes, it is being used, especially by NASA. Third statement, RTGs can use plutonium-238, which is a byproduct of weapons development. Now, in this particular article, you can read that yes, natural radioactive decay of plutonium-238 is used by RTGs in order to convert thermal energy into electric energy. So third statement is also correct statement. So second and third statements are correct statements, and that's why answer of this question is B, 2 and 3 only. Next question. Next question is, consider the following statement. Statement 1. Giant stars live much longer than dwarf stars. This statement is an incorrect statement. You can see here, giant stars have a greater rate of nuclear reactions that light up stars. Massive stars also use up the hydrogen fuel in their core faster, despite starting out with much more of it, meaning they live much shorter lives than dwarf stars. So this statement is an incorrect statement. Giant stars, given their huge mass and luminous nature, they use up the raw material in order to power themselves, and as a result of that, they live shorter lives than dwarf stars. Dwarf stars, on the other hand, have relatively smaller mass, and as a result of that, the raw material that powers them is used slowly, and hence they are able to live much longer than giant stars. So that's why first statement is incorrect statement. Statement 2. Compared to dwarf stars, giant stars have a greater rate of nuclear reaction. So this statement is a correct statement. Giant stars have more nuclear reaction, and as a result of that, they use up the raw material much faster, as a result of which they live shorter life compared to dwarf stars. And that's why second statement is correct statement. First statement is incorrect statement, and hence answer of this question is D. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Next question. Next question is, which one of the following is synthesized in human body that dilates blood vessels and increases blood flow? So this question is related to vasodilation. Vasodilation is carried out by a substance that is secreted by human body, and that is nitric oxide. Whenever nitric oxide is synthesized, it acts as a signal to blood vessels to expand. As a result of that, there is increase in the blood flow, and hence answer of this question is A, nitric oxide. Next question. Next question is, consider the following activities. Now this question is little debatable question. This question is asking us how many of the above activities can be performed using radars. So second and third we will discuss. Firstly, monitoring of precipitation is done by weather radars. You can see here, precipitation measurement is done using radar. So second statement is correct. Tracking the migration of animals, this is also done using radars. You can see this article in Nature wherein radars have been used in order to study animal migration. So this is also correct statement. Second and third statements are correct. Now first statement is little debatable statement, because till now radars have not been used for the identification of narcotics at airports. But recently, Florida has started use of these radars for the detection of drugs that may be carried by passengers at airports. And that's why for this particular question, we will go with all these statements are correct statements with respect to the activities performed using radars. And that's why answer of this question is C, all three. Earlier, it has been marked as 2 and 3, but now I would like to amend it and it is C, all three are correct statements with respect to the activities performed using radars. So answer of this question is C, all three. Next question. Consider the following aircrafts. So this is very simple question. How many of the above are considered fifth generation fighter aircrafts? So all these three aircrafts we have in India, and India does not have any fifth generator fighter aircrafts, and that's why you can say that none of these are fifth generator fighters, and hence answer is D, none. Rafale and Tejas Mark 1 are 4.5 generation aircrafts, but MiG-29 is fourth generation aircraft, and hence answer of this question is D, none. Next question. Next question is, in which of the following are hydrogels used? Now hydrogels are 3D structure and they are used in number of applications. So first application is controlled drug delivery in patients. So this is very famous application of hydrogels. You can see here in the article related to National Institutes of Health, it is mentioned that yes, they are used for targeted delivery of drug and they can also be used for other medical applications. First statement, that's why is correct. Second statement, mobile air conditioning systems. This is also an application of hydrogels. It is used especially in electronics to cool down the electronics items whenever they are used in various kinds of settings. So second statement is also correct. Third, preparation of industrial lubricants. This is also an application of hydrogels. You can go through this article in physics.org, which says that yes, there are some new processes based on which hydrogels can be used for newer applications like lubrication in industries. So all three are the applications of hydrogels, and that's the answer of this question is D, 1, 2, and 3. Next, which one of the following is the exhaust pipe emission from fuel cell electric vehicles powered by hydrogen? So this is simple question. From fuel cell electric vehicles which are powered by hydrogen, there are no harmful tailpipe emissions. Only two emissions are there from these vehicles, and it is in the form of water vapor and warm air. So water vapor is mentioned in option D, and that's why answer of this question is D, water vapor. Next question is, recently the term pumped storage hydropower is actually and appropriately discussed in the context of which one of the following? So pumped storage hydropower is a kind of storage mechanism that is being used in order to make sure that the renewable energy produced from solar energy and wind energy is stored. And for that, pump storage hydropower technique is used. So answer of this question is C, long duration energy storage. Answer is C. Next, membrane bioreactors are often discussed in the context of which of the following? So membrane bioreactors are used often in the context of a technology for municipal and industrial wastewater treatment, and that's why answer of this question is D, wastewater treatment technologies. Next question, which one of the following words / phrases is most appropriately used to denote an interoperable network of 3D virtual worlds that can be accessed simultaneously by millions of users who can exert property rights over virtual items? So this statement is clearly related to metaverse, because metaverse is a parallel universe which will be having various kinds of virtual worlds, and we will be able to access those virtual worlds based on our avatars. And in case there are properties in those virtual worlds, we will be able to own those properties as well. Obviously, those properties will be virtual properties or virtual items. And that's why answer of this question is C, metaverse. So that is about our discussion of these questions from science and technology. Most of the questions were in the moderate range, and that's why you should be able to mark those questions. So that is about our session. So these are the questions from science and technology. Most of the questions are in the moderate range. You should be able to mark those questions. So that is about our discussion. Thank you.